And so excited that gardening season here at QVC is upon us. What you're doing by placing your orders this morning is securing your order. So nothing gets charged to your card until it ships, but this piece in particular is super important. If you get nothing else in the show, highly encourage you to pick this one up. And if you've never shopped with Roberta's before, this is it. This is the 6-piece birds, bees, and butterfly bouquet. This is a first day presented at that amazing preseason price.
The monarchs.
They sold out quickly the last time they were on April 19th. And let me just summarize. Is this a butterfly baby house?
This is a butterfly baby house.
I love the
I love
story.
That term.
I love this story. Yeah. So can you tell us why are these so important to the monarch butterfly?
Well, I'll just back up. Roberta's is, all of us are very environmentally and eco-conscious. So when we came across this plant last year, we knew it was something that we needed to promote because this is the only plant that the monarch butterflies will actually lay their eggs on, which turn into larvae and caterpillars. And this is the plant that you need to have in your garden to help the monarch butterfly population thrive again. Because every year, monarchs, they travel from North America down to Mexico, Texas, California. And back in 1990, it's estimated there was about 1 billion monarch butterflies that would make that trek every year.
Okay.
Last year, it was estimated there was around 50 million.
Gosh, that's
and within
a huge change.
20 years, there's a 50% chance that they will be totally endangered species.
I don't like that.
So if you want to help the monarch butterflies, you need to have this in your garden because these are the only plants that they will lay their eggs on to help the population come back to life.
And that's what rang my ear. So they're looking for this one in particular. So this is the butterfly bouquet.
Right.
You are getting 6 potted plants.
Which is incredible.
That's a ton.
Yeah.
You're getting 3 each of the orange cura and 3 each of the soulmate pink.
Right, and you can see both of them in the pot here. This is a representation of just of 2 plants in each of these pots. So we only have a representation of about 4 plants on the set right now. But
this is just 4?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So these butterfly bouquets, they come from the genus that's called Asclepia. Now, Asclepia butterfly bouquet grows out wildly in North America, and that's why the monarch butterflies have lived in North America. But that wild Asclepia is not the same as this. This is slightly different. These varieties, the soulmate and the cura, have been hybridized by breeders for your garden to produce these large 6-inch flower umbels like that. An umbel means basically a cluster of flowers.
Thank you for that.
Yes, and these are fragrant as well, not to mention winter hardy down to -30 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, wow.
So all but maybe 2 counties in Montana or something can grow these right in the earth.
So the fact that you're getting the 6 pieces, it's a pre-season price of $29.92, free shipping and handling. Of course, you can use your Q card to utilize Easy Pay, but this breakdown, it breaks down to $4.99 per piece.
That's pretty good way to help your garden and the monarch butterflies.
It's the butterfly baby house.
Yes. Look at it.
This is where you're going to be able to really incorporate science into your family's everyday conversation. I love the fact that you guys are so environmentally driven. That makes me very happy personally. But I love the fact that, I mean, you can look it up, you can find this information online, and then you can walk outside to your garden if you have this at home, and you can show your children, look, this is where, and I know now the larvae, they're gonna eat some of the plant too.
Yeah, but
that's okay.
That's part of the natural process. It will grow back very well. And we love these plants because they really are the perfect flowering shrub. Now, what I have in my hand is 2 plants that you can likely receive at home. You see, we have grown these for the last year in our greenhouses in Indiana. So they have really strong root system like this, you see? We call that vernalization. They've gone through one entire winter so that when you plant them in the earth, they start to take off. And these grow so quickly, blooming July, August, September, and October every single year.
Well, 500 are already gone. So I love the fact that folks are getting on the butterfly baby house You're getting in there, and I like that.
Yeah.
Because really, you're adding beautiful color, which is great. We all love that.
Yes.
But you're also adding that little bit of education to your garden as well. So whether you're having people over, or whether you want to share it with your family, or whether you want to talk to your neighbors about it, what a great conversation piece.
It really is, and also just the fact that they are native to North America, that means they have grown and thrived out in the wild. They have naturally resisted the deers. They are not affected by pests or disease. They thrive in all types of poor soils. Winters down to -30 degrees Fahrenheit, and yet they're gorgeous like that in your garden. There's really no other plant like it. But mainly, most of all, this is a plant for the monarch butterflies to help them. Not only is it a copious amount of nectar for your butterflies, your hummingbirds, and your bees, but this is actually the plant that will help to bring the monarch butterfly population back into where it should be.
These have a lovely scent.
They're fragrant
also.
like a butterfly bush. Slightly less fragrant than a butterfly bush, but equally sweet and floral.
Here's what I love too. This is going to ship to you when it's time to plant.
Exactly.
So we actually have a map that kind of showcases where everything shows, or basically what time of year everything shows up. So very, very easy to figure out. But I love, here it is, we're gonna pop it up and show you. This is what it looks like.
Exactly, we take all the guesswork out of it, but I think one of the things that I like to, when I'm thinking about this plant, and maybe you're thinking, where do I plant this in my garden? A nice idea is to think about your garden as an outdoor room. It kind of gives concrete dimensions. This is my garden, these are the walls. This is the plant that I would plant along the exterior of your outdoor room, of your garden, because it will bring the pollinators to your garden, and it will keep them there so that they can go and pollinate all the other plants in your garden, which, if you don't have the pollinators, you don't have flowers.
This is awesome.
You kind of want the pollinators.
I love the story on this piece, and it sounds like you do too, because 600 have made their way out the door this morning, and 49115. This is what Roberta's does. They find the best of the best for us. They bring it to us in enough time so that we can plan out our garden. And what QVC does is we bring it to you a little bit early so that you can celebrate with that pre-season price. $29.92 is that pre-season price. Free shipping and handling. Q card. If you use it, you can utilize Easy Pay. But it's $4.99 a piece when you do basic math.
Yeah, and this is an heirloom perennial. This is going to be growing in your garden every year for a very many number of years.
Amazing. 800 have now been ordered. So don't worry. You don't have to write down everything that we're saying. You're going to get a great grower's guide along with it.
Totally.
So,
but now is definitely the time to get these, because this is an item that everyone's going to want. Everyone wants to help out the environment. We just don't always know how. This is the plant to do it.
That's true. Thank you. Devin, we will see you in just a little bit.
Definitely.
Love it. Continue to place your orders, please. If you're tuning in just now, this is our pre-season garden kickoff. We are with Roberta.